Alright, so your SSD fanboy is back at it again, and I have another SSD to review. This one is from Silicon Power. Can't get enough of these things. What's up everybody, it's PJ the Great. I hope you're having a super beautiful day. And if you're new here, I do videos just like this as well as ADHD tips. So if that sounds like your jam, consider subscribing. And to all my returning subscribers, what's up fam? Welcome back. Alright, so today I have another SSD for you. This is a 2.5 variant SATA 3. This is a Silicon Power 120 gigabyte SSD. Yes, the package is empty because it's already in baby blue. And the reason why I picked this up is because I was looking for a scratch disk to put inside baby blue, because as I mentioned, when 2020 rolls around, I'm going to move into editing full time on my PC rather than my Mac. And in my Mac I have a 120 gigabyte SSD scratching there. Rather than touching it, why not pick up a new one? And the main reason why I wanted to pick up a new one is because I wanted to get an MLC NAND flash drive. Now typically I always buy the TLC variants because of course, you know, they're a lot cheaper. Just to give you an example, you can pick up a 120 gigabyte TLC SSD 2.5 variant from anywhere between $15 and $25. The MLC 120 gigabyte, it's gonna run you roughly around 50 bucks. That's how much this was at the time of purchasing it on Amazon.com. And to be perfectly honest with you, I kind of got lucky and found a return that was only $20. But I was willing to pay $50 for it, just got lucky, found it for $20. Now to be able to properly explain to you the differences between all the NAND flashes out there, of course, you know, we are working with 4 now. There's SoC, which is single layer. That's what you see in your more high-end machines like Enterprise. You rarely see anyone using the SoC SSD in their home just for regular everyday use. Then you have what we have here is MLC Flash, which is pretty much consumer-based SSD, but once again, rarely used because of its price. And then you have TLC, and then rounding up the bunch is QLC, which you see me review on this channel with my Samsung QVO. The MLC has a longer lifespan, and that's usually the way it works, going all the way from an SLC to QLC. I'll link a video to Linus Tech Tips. He did a great job of explaining the differences between the different types of SSD flashes. The MLC is going to be a lot better as far as if you're the type of person that does a lot of read and writes to your drives. And with a scratch drive, just in case you guys and gals didn't know, that's basically what you use when you're editing video and photo. It's where you temporarily dump your raw files, edit, export, and then when it's all said and done, wipe it off of this drive, store it someplace else, and repeat. And doing that a lot will eat up a TLC and a QLC flash based drive really quickly, but the MLC should be able to handle it. That's the reason why I picked this bad boy up. But just to give you some of the basics that they talk about right here on the package, pretty much saying 15 times faster than a standard 5400 RPM HDD. Once again, this is no news flash. I think everyone knows that by this point in time. It says the smartest choice for a system upgrade. And it even has like some little instructions right here on how to set this up if you're going to be using this as your boot drive. SATA 3 solid state drive, slim S60 version, 7mm, and it comes with a 3-year warranty, which is pretty sweet to say in itself. Alright, so without further ado, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get into some benchmarks, show you how it's running in Crystal Disk Mark, as well as doing some transferring to and from. Now I typically use like a 9 gigabyte file. This time I'm going to use a big one, a 17 gigabyte file for a read and write test, and I'm going to do apples to apples transferring read and write from an SSD to another SSD rather than like a hard drive or my NVMe, to try and level up the playing field. So without further ado, let's get into those tests. So I filmed that first segment of the video in front of my new little section that I just built, just to try and switch it up, different environments and everything. Kind of liking it. What do you guys think? I like it. It's pretty cool. Alright, so there we have it. The test results are back, and what I have to say about this silicon power SSD, I think it's pretty cool. I really like it. It is a good bang for your buck, especially considering that it's MLC flash. It's going to be a lot more durable than picking up a TLC or a QLC based SSD. The speeds, as you can see from Crystal Disk Mark, and I'll put it on the screen here or here, it'll be on there somewhere. As you can see, the speeds are pretty decent for a 120 gigabyte SSD, and as you all know, the higher you go in capacity, the better the speeds, but the speeds on this is pretty phenomenal. I'm like really happy with it. I think this is going to be a great pickup. At the time of shooting this video, it's roughly around $50 on Amazon.com, and I'll leave a link for that down below. It's not an affiliate link, so feel free, use it to buy it or not. I mean, I'm not going to get anything out of it, but I get out of it sharing the value with you. I totally think it's worth it. 50 bucks, 120 gigabytes if you're looking for a really good scratch drive for video editing or photo editing, or if you're just looking to upgrade a really old laptop. The MLC is going to be like a pretty good pickup because it's going to be more durable. Now, if you're not going to be doing a lot of writing to this thing, I would say save yourself some money, pick up a TLC or a QLC, but if you're going to do a lot of writing to this, MLC is the way to go. That's what I'm saying. And I forgot to mention that it does come with software, and I have to say that the software has a lot to be desired. I don't really think it's worth including it. I mean, it is free, so you can use it if you want, but I think you'll be better off using something like Crystal Disk Info, because the silicon power software, it really doesn't give you any advantages. It doesn't give you anything over using Crystal Disk Info. It doesn't give you like firmware flashes or anything like that. So you can use it if you want. It's free. It comes with the SSD. But yeah, I think Crystal Disk Info would be a better bet. Hey, if you like this video, do me a favor and give it a big old thumbs up. If you didn't like the video, you can give it a big old thumbs up. Just kidding. You can give it a thumbs down if you want to, but no matter what you do, don't forget to click that subscribe button. Hey, and while you're at it, don't forget to click the bell so you'll be notified every time I upload new videos. I'm rocking out videos just like this and ADHD tips on a weekly basis, but I did miss last week, so I apologize for that. And if you have any questions regarding this silicon power MLC SSD, hit me up in the comment section. I love talking to you guys and gals and answering your questions, and a lot of times You answer my questions as well, so hit me up. I'd appreciate it. And until I see you in the next video, this is PJ the Great saying Audi 5000G, 15 times faster than a 54 RP. Are you kidding me right now? It's like we already know all this.